Hello! Welcome to this. This is a little different. Although I think the last video technically on the channel was F1 24 online mode, where we saw some idiots take themselves out. Insert that clip here. The inside, we got third place behind us now too. Ooh! Oh, they killed themselves! They killed themselves! As long as I remember to do it in editing. Either way, welcome. This is F1 2020, or F1 2020. I'm not sure what the exact correct enumeration of it would be, but I decided, hey, why not? So, just a few differences. 2020. This is the older version of the circuit, not even the one they used in 2021, I believe. I physically have to go back and look. My audio, I'm going to be like really bad now, just because. Here we go. We got this chicane. I hit the brake. I didn't hit the gas. I hit the gas. I'm sorry. Yep, I had that little chicane here before the big hairpin where Max dove in under Lewis in the Abu Dhabi final of 2021. You love it. You don't. Whatever. Good racing. Even going back and watching that race, which I did the other day, it's still really great. Fantastic calls as well by the commentary box, by the booth. So, we'll do a quick practice lap around. Then we'll get in and we'll go straight to the race. Well, it looks like we're not going to be able to show off the track. Also, track a bit different there than in the newer stuff. Who is in this sector? We have the yellow. Oh, I am just out of gas. There we go. So being in first person mode here. Get low, get low. Yep. I'm on the preferred racing line. I should not be. We'll let them through. It's a Ferrari. It's a shitbox. It's a shitbox. Am I going to make it? All these guys I pass are now getting by. Oh, sorry, Albon. Still a little strange seeing him in a Red Bull again. Why do we have the yellow flag out? I don't know. Alright, it's a 50. Fantastic. I still need a little bit of heads up for myself, but that's the track. Oh, Grosjean. Latifi. Ricardo. Ooh, that was a quick turn in. Alright, so I will see you in the race. Hard cut here. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to our main race, which I believe is a 25% race. I might be wrong about that. But we did not go qualifying both because I don't think I have the correct buttons mapped on my wheel. For those of you wondering, it's a Mazda R9 wheelbase with the KS wheel. Would love to upgrade to the FSR or the other one that doesn't have the screen. But we'll see one day. I've been talking with their tech support because some of their new updates for their software just aren't really compatible with F1 24, which is why we're on this, because it's just working for some reason. I don't know if it's just because of they got it right. It's an older build, doesn't have anything like super complex. That might be the newer stuff. I don't know. But either way. Not a terrible start. A little bit of wheel spin. 20. Oh, man. Hamilton. 28 laps. See what we can do. Lost a few spots. I think we started second or third. So what's kind of weird, I'm really enjoying cockpit view in 21. More than I do in 24. I'm not sure why that is. We're leaving Bottas behind. Oh, we're just sandwiched between the Mercedes. Awesome. So Vettel, Hamilton. I don't know who's in first. I didn't catch. Ooh, look at that. All right, keep it clean. Stay within argue I want to stay within half a second. I think I only put the AI on 40 or 50 because I'm just kind of getting used to this game still. But I am having a load of fun. Oh, shit. If you're asking if that caused damage, no, it did not. Like I said, still getting used to it. Give me some grace. Give me some grace. Oh, shit. I was gonna fucking murder Hamilton. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Bottas still well behind. Uh-oh. Ooh. Now we're just overdriving. Where is he? Oh, he was like, ooh, he was almost on my inside. Albon's in first. Yeah, in a second. Let me get to a part of the track where I feel like it's going to be most useful, which is not going to be right here. After our hairpin, put our energy on, see if we can get past Hamilton. Alright. Honestly, we probably could have sent it up the outside, but even then, I get kind of screwed out of this turn. Alright, we're going to get past Vettel in a moment. We could bomb him into the chicane, or we can try and work on the outside here. Vettel! You son of a bitch. I kind of gave him the boot a little bit. Was it, though? A little bit bumpy, but you know what? It's fine. So, speaking of F1 games, I am really liking what I am seeing for 25 in the few trailers they put out. A few days ago on the 17th, they put out a new trailer. I think it talked about the customization stuff and all that, and I'm like, dang, pretty good. Also, from what I'm hearing of the creators who have played it, feels like 23 and 24 combined in terms of handling and grip levels. So that's very exciting. So we'll kind of see how it goes. I'm very excited. I really like 24. I like 23. A lot of people kind of dump on 24, which I can kind of see why, but I also don't. Being that I really enjoy 24. Just really fun. Get some speed. Get up closer to Hamilton. Albon. I did not appreciate that. That was uncool. Now, of course, being Monday, we just had the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix yesterday. Watched that. Very good. Big enjoyment. Oh my god, I could need to be a bit harder on my brake there. In a way, I agree. Yeah, penalty on Max first lap, but also he was not left any room to come back onto the track, which I feel like it is a bit of a failing of the FIA rules. I believe it's also rules they have not shown for the defending driver. When they're defending like that. Rules they have not put out yet, from what I have heard. But I also feel like Russell should have gave him more room on the outside, or what would have been his inside on the turn 2. Albon, you're holding me up. Like, he is getting away. He is driving away, Albon. I can see why I got rid of the chicane. Kind of kills any overtake that you might have. You can get some crossovers done, though, like that, though, if you can get back on it. All right. Don't fucking block me, you prick. Ah, fuck me. I went in deep. Now we got 2 seconds to Hamilton. He went softs to start, so his tires are going to start wearing off faster. They should, at least. Albon, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be a prick. Don't. Okay, good. He's gone. And we are chasing down Hamilton now. I'm not 1,000% sure how long my tires are going to last. But at the same time, speaking back to Saudi Arabia, it also gets a little confusing because under the yellow flag, you can't pass. And they had an immediate yellow flag after the turn 1 incident with Max and Piastri. So if Max was to even give it back, he couldn't. No, he couldn't, because they gave him the penalty right at the very end of the yellow flag of the virtual safety, or not virtual, but the safety car. Unless you're able to under a yellow flag and it's just a virtual safety car that you cannot. I'm not a wizard with the rules. I don't know them terribly well. I understand them fair enough. But don't call me a wizard. But very confusing. I'm not sure what Max and Red Bull were exactly supposed to do there at the end of the day. Had a little bit there just so I can keep it in the lines. Hamilton only half a second up. We can catch him. But yeah, otherwise, good race. Nice overtakes. Leclerc all the way up to third. Nice. Hamilton held off Lando just long enough to help prevent him from getting around Leclerc. Even then, not sure how many laps it would have taken him to get around Leclerc because of the dirty air problem that we currently seem to be having this season, where it makes it just near impossible to get any real time or make up tons of ground. Because once you saw Piastri at the end of the race get behind, I think it was Stroll and... was it Behrman? No, it was the other one. Bortoleto, perhaps it was? I forget whoever was fighting for last. It was definitely Stroll and someone else. And it's just like, it killed his pace. Max went from, I think, 4 seconds down to like 2.5. He was like on the verge of catching him if he ran into any more traffic or had a slip up. And I'm locking my tires. See if we can get on him. I had to let up there. Now this is a good clean fight. It's good and clean until it's suddenly not. And who else but Max and Lewis at this time of their careers? I need to know when I need to pit. I gotta do something here. Oh, I think he tried to cross over me, but didn't work. And that is what I like to call the old Danny Rick. All right, what are we on? 7. So about a fourth of the way through. Now, if I start pressing buttons, ERS deploy 1 medium. What's 34? That is it. 10 to 18. Okay. Didn't really hit the apex very well there. That looks good. Tires 18, so they're doing pretty well. Belusa's tires should be dying off before mine, since we started on the medium. So I think that will be fine. And we're already up 2 seconds on him. Like I said, the AI difficulty is not all the way up. I play on a 70 to 75 on F1 24 just for funsies when I'm fooling around. So putting it on, should get track limit there, but I don't think they're going to care too much. Also, can I just say how odd it is? How odd it is to see Aston Martin on this car. Did I say Ashton? Aston. Very odd, isn't it? Right? You go from the sponsor on Max's car and the Red Bulls to being just your Aston Martin team. It's very odd. But, you know what? I like it nonetheless. Oh. So, my enjoyment of F1 and just racing in general starts when I was real young. Right? I think 2004 is when... Well, no, even before that. One of the very first games I had on the PlayStation 1, my first console when I was a small wee child, was Gran Turismo. And I loved Gran Turismo. Right, I remember playing, I forget the night map. It was a night track in like a city. And I'd always want to play a specific song on it, and it's Lose Control by Ash. And I love that song still to this day. Very nostalgic for me. And that's kind of where my love for kind of racing and enjoyment of cars started. No, I'm not like a weird, like I don't want to call him weird, but I'm not like a gearhead by any terms of the word. It was like, I enjoy racing. Racing is fun. From there, right, I played a lot of racing games growing up. And just, I think 2004, 2003, I started watching NASCAR because that's the time where it started really popping off here in America. And it was really at starting to get to the peak of its popularity. It was probably the mid-2000s. Probably say 05, 06 is probably when it got super popular, when it was at its absolute peak. 05, 06, maybe 07, with some waning interest in 08 because of the car tomorrow. But 03, I think probably 04, 05 was when I probably started watching mostly weekly. Right, huge Jeff Gordon fan. Yeah, I braked too hard there. But then when Jeff retired in 2015, I kind of just, my interest died with it. And NASCAR also just has its own problems, where what the changes and stuff they've been doing to the sport have just been, I don't think it's good for the sport, right? Look at the playoff system. Dumb. Absolutely stupid and flawed. And they refuse to do anything about it. They refuse to change it. And probably like, I stopped watching like NASCAR. I still don't watch NASCAR today. I'll see like clips and highlights and stuff. And I'll be like, yeah, William Byron in the 24. Right, I still root for the 24 team. And William Byron is quite good. Good for him. But yeah, I don't watch. And yeah, I just stopped watching in 15 really. But then last year in 2024, my friend's like, hey, you want to come watch the F1 race? I knew they had watched F1, right? Yeah, the Max Verstappen memes they send in the group chats and Instagrams and stuff. Right, I knew, and they would talk about it, of course. It's like, oh yeah, MDU likes racing. Come watch the Chinese Grand Prix with us. Get fucked, Albon. Just come watch it. I did. And they kind of just brought me into this world, and man, have I loved it. They don't have a stupid point system or like playoff system like NASCAR does. It's just if you're the good driver that year, you're gonna do well in the championship hunt. And when you and when you're good, and that's you get the points. You don't get these silly bullshit things where you win, you get in, and then you have a chance of getting knocked out. Like at least with the initial chase for the cup system, you get to the final 10 races and you essentially just restart it, everyone at 0, and go again for 10 race like sprint. Whoever does best of those 10 races wins. Still a flawed system. I kind of fucked that corner again. But it's better than what they have now. Consistency is good up to a certain point, but if you gotta dump someone just to win, you will. Did I get in? Yes. Okay, do I have to? I haven't done pit stops in this game yet. Okay, good. 2.5, not bad. Doable. Botas followed me in. Oh, DHL, hello. 1 stop left. This is a 2-stopper? Okay. Oh, you know what? Hamilton's not there because he had the soft tires. And if it's a 1-stop he's doing, which no, he couldn't he? I'm not sure. Everyone's on mediums now in the front 5 at least. Very weird to be seeing Stroll up in 5th. I'm just going to assume he's there because of the cycling pit stops. Also, can I just say Albon is now 3 seconds behind me because he hasn't pitted yet. So I had enough time to go in the pits in first place and come out in first place. Amazing. Astounding. But yeah, ever since then, loved it. My friend there who got me into it, he went to Canadian Grand Prix. He's going to Silverstone this year. One day I'll join him. And we can rock our Red Bull gear, assuming Max is still with Red Bull at that time. I'm going to presume right now he will be. But we'll see, because I do think the Red Bull car is definitely better than what it was at the start of the year, but it seems to be a fickle thing, right? Bahrain, not good at all. Okay, Albon's in the pits. Makes sense. Did you say Alexander is in the pits or Alex in the pits? You said, oh, that's weird, Alexander. Hamilton's still on the softs. So he just put a new pair of softs on. Interesting. Well, we're still 15 seconds up, though. We might see that shrink a bit, but I don't think it will. Remember my buttons. 20 to 27. If we're far enough out, maybe I'll just do my pit stop on lap 26 if we're far enough out. We'll see. But let's see what we can do here. We got, what was that? 16 more laps total. I keep screwing up that corner. It's interesting to see the track evolutions in this game versus the newer ones. Like, I always hear about them getting rid of chicanes and things like that. But I'm like, what did that look like? And now I get to do it myself. And it's like, man, when you're like racing on these virtual with the wheel, it's like, it's so interesting to be like, oh yeah, that's this turn at this track. You can like watch videos and you're like, okay, so that's what should be happening there. I'm not calling myself like a sim racer or anything. I'm a enjoyer, an amateur, hobbyist. Hobbyist? I don't know if I can be a hobbyist at this, but I guess you can be. I'm not even going to turn my ERS on. I don't need it. I'm still 17 up now on Hamilton. Uh-oh, a little bit deep on that one. We'll turn it on here. Why not put the fear of God in them? See how fast I am. What do I got? 74, 75 left. That's great. I definitely did not brake correctly there. But I am excited though. In a nearby city, they're adding one of the F1 bars. I think it is. I don't know if it's called bar, but they're like sim stuff set up. I think it's opening in May. I have to drag my friends down there to go with me. Oh, wait a second. I wonder when that opens. I could do that. Ooh, I have ideas. I have ideas. Ideas are being had. Exciting stuff. But, you know, I think it's neat. Because F1 is just about, here's a driver, here's the car, who's the best combination. Because even then, you could have, like, a really good car, you give it to a shit driver, and it's still going to be kind of a crummy car. I mean, look what Lawson did in the Red Bull. And to be fair, he didn't have a lot of time, so that's mean. But it's also not entirely wrong. Right? There's a little bit of truth to both aspects of that. Slip the tire. So we won't use our ERS on this lap. Alright. He gets all his preseason stuff. 33 Albon. Get your shit together. This is why you got dropped. But it's, what was this? Oh yeah, here's a good car with a crummy driver, and it's like they can do okay, but they're not going to do great, insert Lawson. And Lawson, I wouldn't say he's a crummy driver, he just needs experience. So RB, I guess you could say right now he's a crummy driver because he's still learning, but for what, I mean, he's still pretty decent to be fair. He's running competitively in the Racing Bulls car for all intents and purposes, outside the dumb mistakes he's doing that's getting him like 10-second penalties, and he's like out there being Osama bin Lawson in his first race back in the Racing Bull against, I think it was like Carlos Sainz of all people. Leave Carlos alone. He's had a rough existence since last year as is. You get the boot from Ferrari, even though you've been doing pretty damn good for them in the like however long since he's been there. Like, he's done pretty damn well. I wouldn't have gotten rid of him, but it's like, oh, let's get Lewis Hamilton, a guy who, let's face it, is past his prime. He is past his prime. I'm not saying he's bad, because he's not, but let's face it, he just isn't prime Lewis Hamilton anymore. He can go out there and still win races, yes, but what are you doing, Ferrari? You have a real talent with Charles Leclerc, and you have Carlos Sainz, who's also super talented and a really great teammate. But I think even Carlos said it, where he's like, yeah, it's Lewis Hamilton. I understand why they did this. I'm like, you deserved better, Carlos. And you deserve better than Williams. But I'm glad you're starting to find your speed and your pace in the Williams, though. But you deserve so much better. You really do. And I feel kind of sad for him. I keep screwing that corner up. Yeah, but all the people who were into this season was like, oh, this is the year. Lewis is going to win it for us. It's the year again, which is, what the Ferrari fans do. It's the meme. We all know the meme. But at the same time, it's like, you have this guy coming in. First, ooh, that was close. For his first year with your team, and you're expecting him just to win? Like, off the bat? I mean, he won the sprint. Yeah, awesome. Excellent. But otherwise, it's been really not good. And all these people are like, what is happening? Like, the world's ending. Why is Lewis doing crap? Is he just crap? No, he's not crap. You have to give him some time, man. And instead, so many of these fans have kind of just been like, yeah, come on, Lewis, we got to win right away. Or maybe like in a few races, you'll win. Like, no, dude. Absolutely not. It's like, it's astonishing to me that these people thought Lewis was going to go out and win immediately and be consistently good. And not just consistently, but it's like, it seemed like a lot of them were like, he's going to be exceptionally good. Which, yeah, right? He is a great driver. But new machinery, new team. I mean, come on. We all heard the K1 radio messages. They're still getting used to each other. Ooh, that was kind of cut that a little bit. But, I think you're asking slightly much of Sir Lewis Hamilton in that regard. Let him ease into it. Give him like half the year. We'll see where he's at. And I think that will be the better measure to see what correlations can we see. Are they causalities? Are they correlations? Are we seeing trends, patterns? And right now, I think Lewis is frustrated with that. I think it's like he sees it, everyone's what they're expecting of him, and he knows what is expected of him, and it's probably also what he expects of himself. But at the same time, I think he realizes, hey, I need time. Give us time to figure this out. But no one wants to give him time to figure it out. And that's where I kind of feel bad for him a little bit. But hey, listen. He gets to live out a dream of driving for Ferrari. Good for him. Do it. Go for it. Like I said, I feel bad for Sainz, but what are you going to do? That's business, baby. Yeah, and there's all the rumors right now about Max is leaving at the end of the year, or if his clauses in his contract say otherwise, if they're not met, or his exit clauses are met, I guess you can say. Then he's gone at the end of the year. I don't know where he would go. He's not going to Mercedes. They aren't getting rid of Russell when he's like leading the championship right now. No, he's not leading right now. I think he's in fourth. Because it's Max, Lando, or excuse me, not Max, Piastri, Lando, Max. And they're all within, 12 points. Max is 2 behind Lando at the moment. 84, 86, I think it is. Or are they tied? I forget. But either way, they're all right there. So there's no way they're getting rid of Russell. And Antonelli is way too good for a rookie. There's no way you get rid of him. No way you let another team get your hands on him. Absolutely not. Then you go to Aston Martin, who I can't tell at this point if they are tanking just to get wind tunnel time for Newey and his designs for next year. Or if the car is just really that bad. I mean, it's Lance Stroll, which oddly enough, he had a good start to the season. Really did. He had like a 6th place finish in Australia, I think it was. Which, yeah, you can say it was rain, other people are having trouble, but you still have to run well to get to that point. And they did. Alonso had issues. He had a mechanical at China. I think his brakes blew up or something, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they were like on fire. So the first 2 races for Alonso, I'm like, yeah, okay, there was car trouble, so I can't necessarily say it's Alonso. He picked up an 11th place yesterday in Saudi Arabia. I forget what he did at the previous week. Where was that? Japan? I don't think it went well. But 11th yesterday, while Scholl, I think, got dead last. Excellent. But there's no way. Alonso has another year on his contract. He wants to drive the new car, so I don't think he'd be going there. No way in hell he'd drive for Cadillac. New team, they're going to have so many problems. The car isn't going to be good. No offense to them, but you're a new team in your first year. There's no way in my mind are you going to be very competitive. You'll be maybe in the middle of the mid-pack. Best case scenario. So there's no way he's in Cadillac. Let's see who else. Aston Martin I talked about. Kick Sauber, absolutely not. Williams, no. Alpine, no. McLaren, absolutely not. So I don't know where he goes, even if he does open up, unless somebody kicks one of their drivers out, like what happened to Sainz. God, wouldn't it be hilarious if they kick Lewis out for Max and Ferrari? But then also they wouldn't do it because let's think about it. Max does not want to be second fiddle to someone else. So there's absolutely no way he goes to somewhere and has a teammate like Lewis or Charles or Russell where they're going to give him a load of competition and cause him problems of being first. Somebody's in the pits right now. I just went through them. I don't think I really need to worry about pushing my man. So yeah, I don't know where Max goes. I honestly think he stays at Red Bull. Unless Ford and all of them are so far behind and he finds out and he's told about it. And at that point, does Red Bull just bite the bullet, give Ford and themselves another year, and just have Honda around for one more year? Maybe. I don't know. But if he does go to, let's say, Aston Martin, which I don't think he will, who would he get rid of? He's not getting rid of Stroll. He's not getting rid of Alonso. Unless at the end of the year, it's so terrible, Alonso's like, I want nothing to do with this anymore. I'm done. I don't want to be embarrassed. Speaking of Russell. Hey, Russell. What's up, my dude? Is that a Williams you're in? I miss the Osama bin Russell memes. They were good. I'm not going to really bother overtaking Russell. Oh, God, the rumbles back there threw me off. Yes, I do have pit assist on, as I'm still learning. Leave me alone. Okay. All right. 2.5 again. Consistent, my guys. And we're on the soft until the end. All right. So now we should be run out. Yep. I will not almost pull a Lando. Up. Where's my line? There it is. Confusing. So we're on the soft, so we should be turning in the fastest laps of the race. I not brake that hard in that, but this will be my out lap. so who cares? Bottas is in Bottas. Valtteri. Where's Valtteri going to go? Speaking of Cadillac, who will drive for Cadillac? Again, I do really feel like Sergio. Strong potential. But who will be with him? Let's assume it is Sergio. Comes back. He's the elder statesman in terms of being the older driver of the team. Not an actual statesman, of course, being from Mexico. Who would be his partner? Do you get the American from IndyCar, who's Colton Herter? I see that would be a pretty good. I could see it happening. Do you get one of the reserve drivers, like a Bottas or a Zhou? I think Bottas would be a more logical choice since he is proven to be a race winner and can kind of fill that role as a second driver, or even a number one driver if he can. Right? If the equipment's good enough, you could absolutely do it. But would they do that? Have two already existing drivers in F1 be on the team? I could see it. Honestly, I could. Because then you're bringing in money of sponsorship that already exists. Oh, you son of a bitch, Gasly. What was that? Shitbag. Can he get a penalty, please? Like, I feel like he had plenty of room. He had plenty of notice. And he should have been over, but he was not. You goddamn asswipe. Honestly, I see something like Sergio. He brings a lot of money with him. Being on the team, I could also see it being both Sergio and Bottas. I could. But to have an American on the American team, yes, I'll do it when I'm on it straight away. I could see it, but I think just having two known names are pretty huge. And to be fair, if they bring in Zhou, who's the Ferrari reserve driver right now, they pull in a lot of interest from Asia, which is huge. And so, I don't know. But I think, as of right now, I would say I'd put more money on there being two known F1 names that are already associated with F1. Like a Bottas and a Sergio. I would love to see that pairing. I think that'd be a cool pairing. Oh, K-Mag. You need to move, my dude. I like that. But to bring in a Colton Herter, bring in another American. Can I just say also, the first time I was told of what a Logan Sargent was, oh, dang it, Danny. When the name Logan Sargent was first shown to me, I'm like, that's not a real name. That's a joke. That's like, if you go to Japan, you go to like the USA store where they just have like the most crazy, the Japanese version of American. It's almost like that in my mind. Like this isn't real. That cannot be his name. Is not Sargent. But sure enough, it was, and he was bad. Like, gosh darn it, Logan, giving us a bad name. But you know what? We're proud for you to represent us, I guess. I don't know. Where are you? Grosjean. I would think that's Grosjean, but it's Grosjean. A little bit cutting there. Which, what the FIA doesn't see is good for us. And this was back when the FIA had fun. Well, when they were able to have fun, at least. I wouldn't say they were having fun. Did he say I only had 5 laps of fuel like 2 laps ago? That's concerning. I don't have a pit window. My tires are fine. Temps are fine. Engine is fine. I mean, at the end of the day, I could probably just coast my way to victory if I really wanted to. Let's face it. I have almost an entire lap on Hamilton because it's what, minute 40? So I have not too far off. I'm not too far off at all. Let's hit our points. So Denny Rickson, 3 laps. We're going to run out on the last lap. So we'll try to save a little bit. Oh, I didn't brake hard enough. Oops. Let's rejoin. I was too focused on doing things I shouldn't have to worry about. Let off, on, off. Let's just take it easy on some gas. Save a little bit because it looks like I might run out on the back corner. Kvyat, what's up, my dude? I might need you to get out of the way. Thank you! So that's how you do it. Go teach the other guy it. Bye, Kvyat. Alright, 2 laps. Can we make it? We'll kind of just back off a little bit. Keep it in 7th. Save a little gas. Take a drink of that lemon stuff. Wow, no. 5/10. What? I got a little, like a gaggle of them just went by at the bottom of my screen. Oh, I kind of went too hard and went too low in the braking zone for them. Okay. Oh. Ouch. Screwed it up there for me. Collision with Kip. What? I didn't even hit him. I hit the wall. The wall's not Kvyat. But now I have to get back around Kvyat. I will say, though, I do really love the Racing Bulls or Visa Cash App Red Bulls, whatever the hell their name was back here in the day. Or was it AlphaTauri? AlphaTauri. Bitch. Love that paint scheme, though. Love that livery. Oh, I saved enough. I did it. We did it. We saved enough. Hell yeah. Now let's burn through it. Because I gave up what? Actually, I think I still gained time on him. Oh, that makes me happy. We saved gas. Saved an entire lap's worth of gas. Excellent. Now let's piss it all away. All right. So I think what I've learned from this race is I can crank up the AI difficulty in this game. I think to probably about the same that I have in 24 to about 70. It's 50 definitely still too easy. I mean, I've dumped 45 seconds on the field for the next closest car. I've lapped 7 cars. So I run out of VRS, so we're on our own. All right, let's just bring it home. Let's just bring it home. His arms drift a lot more than mine do, because mine are completely still. His wheel wiggles a bit. Ooh, around the macaroni. But I will say, though, in F1 24, I do really enjoy the Miami track. I'll say it. People don't like it. I like driving on it in the game. Something about it tickles my fancy, and I like it. I did not slow up hard enough for that one. It's always that turn. That's probably the one I've had the most trouble with this race. But here you go. Bringing it home with almost a minute on the entire field. Max Verstappen wins in Abu Dhabi. Ooh, look at this. As Max would say, simply lovely. Driver of the day, Daniel Kvyat. Good for you. Even though you hit me, I will not hear otherwise. You hit me. Ah, the horn dog. Oh, you got a Play-Doh face. Oh, you gave you. Oh, look at this. This is great. Oh, come on. Max would be 2 hands in the air. Yep, I did all that. I like the red down the side there. That's good. And they brought it down to the stripes in 23. Oh, look at me ahead of the Mercedes drivers. Max, you got a little Play-Doh face too. I will say the faces have gotten better. Oh, and there's what's his face. Hooray! I wish I had the music. I wish I had the music. Excellent. Well, there you have it. Abu Dhabi 2021 F1. There you go. Oh my god. Yeah, I smoked him. We're going to up the difficulty from 40 and 50. No, 50 up to 70 for the next one. When will that be? I don't know. We'll see. But this is fun. Until then, have a good one. My name's MD. And I'll see you next time. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not F1 2021. This is F1 2020. I've been saying 2021 this entire time. Shoot. I'm dumb.